G'day folks, I'm Cahill. Look, it goes without saying we live in an amazing country, and over the next hour we're going to show you some of the best bits from the best state in the country. That's right, Western Australia. Dan Paris is going to take us from the Bungle Bungles in the north to Esperance in the south. Plus, come on down south to my hometowns of Margaret River and Yallingup, where I'm going to show you some really magic spots. Plus, I'm going to let you in on a little secret right here on the Donnelly River. Well, sunny right now, but it could be rainy anytime soon, and that is winter in the southwest, but it is absolutely no reason not to get down here and enjoy one of the premier regions in the state. And this right here, well, this is the Donnelly River. It's one of my favourite parts of the entire country. I'm going to launch the old SS Minnow here and go down and take a look. Why don't you come with me? The Donnelly River region is approximately 300 kilometres south of Perth, and it's one of WA's best kept secrets. And I bet a lot of West Aussies have never even heard of it. You know, growing up in the southwest of WA, the oceans and the rivers down here played a real pivotal role in my childhood. These days, I just find coming back to the rivers of the southwest, I don't know, it's like a tonic, it's like a medicine. When you just want to step back from the world, the rivers of the southwest are something special, and this one right here, the Donnelly, would have to rank up there with one of my absolute favourites for so many reasons. The vegetation's so different down here. These paper barks, and this time of year, when you get these beautiful wattles starting to flower and the water level up, it really is a treat to be down here. It's a little bit chilly, but you put up with that. Then coming into summer and the fishing gets great, the bream fishing in here is sensational. If you own a boat, you won't do any better. Sticking it in the Donnelly River. Alrighty, let's make sure that's tied on. Don't want the SS Minnow floating away. It's a heck of a long swim back. All right, as you can see, this magical spot right here, this is the mouth of the Donnelly River. Now, it hasn't burst its banks, but it usually does it around about the end of the year. If you were to come down here around about New Year's Day, you'd almost be guaranteed of seeing this river burst through its banks and head out either that way or that way to the coast, and that's exactly what you can hear right now. I'm going to go for a walk over these sand dunes and check it out.
We all know West Australia has the best beaches in the world. This one's extra special. You have to see it to experience it.
Will you look at that? Well, I stand corrected. The Donnelly's actually burst its banks early this year. This, of course, is about as far as the water would have got. Must have built up to a certain point. We've had a lot of rain in the last month particularly. And what you can see here is all the water rushing out, hitting the ocean. Then you can see that colour change going all the way down the coast there. Absolutely a privilege to see this. Not too many people would be here when this breaks its banks. We've just fluked it. What an absolute cracker. Look at this. That is insane. This is really something to see. Get a load of this erosion here. These cracks on the edge of the sand are actually opening up as you look at them. That water rushing by here, of course, is just undercutting this bank, and bit by bit the top sand is falling down. I guess it's all going to get washed out to sea and cause a great big sandbank out there at some point. It really is a privilege to see something like this.
The Donnelly River flows through Manjimup to Bridgetown in the southwest. The river is about 150 kilometres in length and finishes up in the Southern Ocean, and that's where we are today. The Donnelly River historically was used to support timber mills, but nowadays the area is a holiday destination. And what a destination it is.
Get a load of these huts here, will you? There must be several dozen that line both sides of the bank here, and there's something that really do separate the Donnelly from any of the other rivers in the southwest, and that is you don't get them anywhere else, they're only down here. Now, what really does make them special is the fact that the only way to get supplies in, building materials in, anything you want to bring in, is by boat. You can't get cars in anywhere. They really are something special. Most of them hark back to about the 1950s, and they were actually holiday homes originally for folks living in places like Manjimup and Pemberton. The timber millers used to come down here for holidays. If you ask me, pretty good spot to spend a holiday. Of course, some of these huts are a little more modern than others. Have a look at that one behind me. It's got 2 satellite dish on the roof. The one next to it though, I think that one's a bit more old school. It's just got the fire going. And on a wet and windy day like today, I reckon that would be pretty darn nice. You can keep your satellite dishes.
It's so quiet and peaceful on the Donnelly River, you might not see another person for days. Could be one of the reasons I like it so much.
Alrighty, back at the boat ramp. Well, that is the mighty Donnelly River, one of the most untouched and untamed parts of the south coast. We only had a day down here today. I urge you folks, if you ever get a chance and you've got your own dinghy, get down there to the mouth and spend a few days camping. You won't regret it.